Hey, Dr. Morey, Uncivilized Vitality, and the wife and I are out in the cold, gloomy, wet Michigan spring, just walking around the park, and saw an opportunity to do a little video. I teach at a local university. I run anatomy classes and such, and the recent test, I asked the students just as a bonus question to draw me for like an extra point, just to see what they thought. And it was interesting because there's just a few things that came back in almost every drawing. Obviously, they drew me bald with a beard. A lot of them drew attention to my lab Crocs or lab Merrells, and the flannels that I always wear. But most of them, almost every one of the pictures drew something about my my fanny pack, which evidently is not in style anymore. But I refer to this all kinds of stuff. My wife calls it some derogatory names. But it's my purse, my man bag, my sporting. This is from, which one is this? This is from, it's a sub-abdominal carry kit, so it's a S.A.C.K. And this is the larger version. I'll put in the description who makes this particular one, because for some reason it's escaping me right now. But let's show you what's in my daily pack. So I carry things on me according to the Uncivilized Vitality 8 tools of Fieldcraft, the tools I can use to take care of myself. Obviously, in my pocket I always have my wallet. Oh, I shouldn't show my identification there. Let me turn that around. So I have my wallet, and inside my wallet I do keep a little fire steel. I've got a little fire steel and a needle taped to one of these fire cards from Wazoo survival gear that you can use as tinder. And then I've got a little magnifying glass and a little ferro rod down there and a beard comb. Right, so I keep that stuff in my wallet. That's not necessarily required for survival, but I have the ability to make fire on my person in my wallet. I keep my multi-tool on me, the Leatherman Signal. I always have that on me. And in a back pocket I always have one or two handkerchiefs. I have a silk origami today, which is rather large. So I've got covering, I've got cutting, I've got fire. The Leatherman Signal also has a ferro rod on it, which is super handy. And in my pocket I keep a money clip that I use it's just a titanium clip. I forgot the brand or where I got it. I've had it for probably 20 years. I just keep cash and little bits of paper and receipts and my little notes that I am always scribbling. It helps kind of keep my pocket organized. All right, so besides those things on my person, and of course my pistol and another knife, you should always have at least two knives, I have this little bag. And what I keep in this bag is the rest of the tools I need. So in this front pocket, I don't really keep much. I'll throw my wallet in there, little things like I keep little mints in there sometimes. Right? And on the inside I have a little whistle from Wazoo survival gear. This would count under a heading of book or ways to disseminate information, so I can whistle if I get hurt or stranded out in the woods. In the main compartment I keep, kind of the main purpose of this bag is my little salt and needle kit, or my Minimax med kit, which has got just a few basic things in there, a couple Band-Aids, a triage bandage, some antibiotic ointment, a Mylar blanket, a couple little things. I'm sure we got a video on that. But basically I use this to carry around my med kit. As part of my med kit is my tourniquet, and this is a small tourniquet from Sling Systems. I don't know if you can see that, Sling Systems, and their little sheath that carries it. So this is a pretty good tourniquet. It's kind of a cat tourniquet, but not quite as large. Okay? It's nice to have a tourniquet on you at all times. I shouldn't say nice, I should say it's a necessity to always have a tourniquet on you. So this is not as good as a full-blown trauma kit or a blow-up bag that I have like in the Jeep where I take on outdoor events, or a complete boo-boo bag for like little aches and pains, but this is enough to usually take care of any kind of emergency or long enough to get me to the trauma kit in the car. I also keep a length of paracord in here. I have an extra magazine for my pistol, I have a small flashlight. This is just a little stream light. It's not bad for just little things. And it's got a little clip on it so I can attach that to a hat or in my shirt pocket. So I keep a light. I have a pen in here, just a small pen, and a little container of salt. And that's really about it. On the inside of this bag, it's got two Velcro panels, and on this back panel I have attached this sort of bungee loop thing just to keep things organized. This bag also has a flat pouch on the back surface. It sits close to my body. And in here there's not much. I've got a wet wipe, a paper clip, I don't know what that's about, and a little Write in the Rain notebook, which kind of goes with my pen, all right, for keeping track of information. Then I've just got a couple gift cards to a local restaurant the wife and I like to eat. Normally I would put my wallet and my cash in this back pocket closest to my body if I'm emptying my pockets to go through like at the airport or something. But that's what I carry in my little pack. I've got all the components in there. We've got clothing, or at least on my body. I'm prepared. I've got more origamis. I've got a silk handkerchief in my back pocket. I have a hat. Normally those things are on my body. We have a knife. I have at least 2 knives. I have a way to make light or start fire. I have salt and needle. I literally have salt and needle kit here. I have a needle in my wallet. I have a Sling Spear in the sense of my pistol and extra magazine and perhaps my other knife. And then Cordage. The only thing that doesn't fit in here would be a stainless steel water bottle, but I just carry that. Mine's sitting in the Jeep. Although technically this bag itself would count as a container. So that's what I carry in my little fanny pack. I've always got this stuff in there. It's mainly to house my first aid kit in case I ever need that or have a little boo-boo or some kind of accident. Otherwise, I just keep all of these items in here every day, and then at night I will take and throw my wallet, Leatherman, and my cash in the bag, so that if I had to get up and move out in the middle of the night real quick, I can just grab everything I basically need and go. Grab my jacket and my water bottle. My wife loves it when we go to hotels and I arrange everything in my bag right next to the nightstand before I will go to sleep. And then lock the door or put something in front of the door. So that's what I have in there. If you carry a fanny pack or a purse, tends to be more for women, but a small male, like a man bag or a man purse, or a full backpack, what do you carry in your bag outside of what you carry in your pockets, or what do you carry every day? EDC, all day carry, or everyday carry. ADC is all day carry is how we say it, and then EDC is everyday carry. So that's my ADC. I have that stuff with me all the time, and that should satisfy the curiosity of anybody that was wondering what's in my little bag there. That's it. Like, share, subscribe, leave some comments, and then the wife's signaling me to go. So we've been out in the park. It's cold. So, all right, that's it.